So when will I see the bottom half of my fucking screen then? Is this live as in it's live? No, it is full screen.
By 80 meters wall to wall. Each of these square chamber walls.
Hello, anyone who's joining. Feel free to drop a message in the chat. I'm just trying to get set up. It's only really a bit of a test stream. Oh, let's see what we've got. So we want Leo, that one, that one, that one. That one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. See if we've got new versions of Cosmic Clarity. Ardsley Astro. I think we have. Just pop that up while I check. That's okay. So we've got Graxpert. Is that the latest version? I believe it is. And we've got Cyril. Already got that open. Okay. So it's downloaded. Just look how we can get set up so that I can see chat if anyone wants to drop a message. Still going. Hello, Daniel. I used to live in Wunwell. We moved to Ardsley a couple of years ago now. Just trying to get set up with some of the recent images I've captured. I've not copied them onto my second drive here, which is just taking a little bit of time. And I'm trying to make sure we've got the latest version of Cosmic Clarity as well. I'm hoping that 3 hours isn't accurate. In fact, I can probably clean some of this up. Let's stop that. Go to pictures. If I get rid of that, yes. Get rid of. That, oh no, go away. Get rid of all those. That's fine. That's fine, and yeah, that's fine. They should all copy a little bit quicker now, hopefully. There's still a lot of data, but hopefully. See if we can find one of the images we can start processing quickly. How's everyone doing then on a cloudy Wednesday evening? Try and get something going, because I could be sat here for a while with this. Let's open, come on. This one. There you go. Excellent. Right. So first of all, what I'm going to do is have a look in. Here we go. So this is one we took a couple of days ago. This is M51, the Whirlpool Galaxy. Looks quite good so far. So, first of all, we need to do a crop to get rid of this bit at the bottom, which is from when it dithers, moves around. That was good. The background extraction. That also looks pretty good to me. So let's run this through Might need a bit more of a crop actually. Go at the bottom there. What's the original? Let's give it a bit more of a crop. Yeah, looks better. Looks better, so we'll save that into our Cosmic Clarity input folder. That's the other thing there, which is good. So let's run Cosmic Clarity. Okay, let's load that back up into Graxpert. Oh, just not better. And let's denoise it. That looks pretty good. Evening, Jim. How are you? It's just a bit of a impromptu stream just to test the streaming setup. So no doubt this will be me messing it up. So I'm just having a look at some of the stuff I've taken over the past couple of days. Done M51 and reading M106. Got one of M101 as well, but it's the guiding on it was terrible. So hopefully we've managed to sort that recently. And because I'm cheap, I still haven't bought Pix Insight yet, so we do everything through Cyril and Graxpert and GIMP if we need to. How was Paz? I really should have gone. I should have thought about that more and gone, but I'll take a look at that, Jim, when I get a sec. See, I'm still working on Messier stuff because I'm still like kind of learning the sky and what's out there, and it being galaxy season, I thought it'd be good to get a few of the galaxies in. That's good. Yeah, this is Whirlpool M51. That's come out better than I expected, to be honest. I tend to do most of my images all the same way. I really should learn to process it a little bit differently, but everything I do at the minute seems to be just throw it into Grokspert to the background with a 585. This is with a IMX 585 camera. So I tend to use sharpening on it just because it's the pixel scale is quite small. I think that's coming out pretty well. Just see what it's like with a bit of colour at that point. Yeah, I think I've seen QF's done a video on that, hasn't he? I'll have to have a look. To be honest, I could do be ordering Sky at Night magazine. It's not one I've picked up yet. Yeah, I'll have a look at that, Jim. See if we can find it. I think my biggest thing is trying to work out what colour things should be, because I tend to just add some saturation to it, and then it's whatever the camera's kind of picked up. So let me just the only colour calibration I end up doing is, because I'm not using PixInsight, the only option we've got at the minute with Cyril is photometric. Now Cyril are bringing out the same one that's in PixInsight. That's going to be out in the next version. I mean, you can do color calibration from here. but it's a learning thing. It's a learning thing for me. Let's see what some. Yeah, so there probably should be some more blue in it. Yeah, Jim, it's a thing with Cyril at the minute. I don't know if he's got range mask in there. We got now. Tell you what, let's try this. Let's just let me just save a version of that. Yeah, I am going to have to get Pix Insight. I think it's. I'm currently just plodding along with Cyril and getting out what I can from them. What do I call this? Let's call it stretch. And then let's go back. So like if I stretch it from there, this is without the photometric on it. Oops. That's because we're doing all the blue. Reset. Try that again. It has like a green tinge on it. So then the colour calibration is all green, and you can't then at that stage you can't run the photometric side. It won't do it, so you have to run the photometric side beforehand, which will balance the colours. Yeah, have you got an email for me to? But if you look in the channel info, there's an email address in there. Drop an email to that, and I'll email you. In fact, no, I can't because it's too big. I'll email you a link to a download using we transfer. But drop me an email to that email address that's in me about. I am interested to see what somebody could get out of it through Pix Insight, to be honest. And I haven't done the trial yet because I kind of want to try and watch some videos and kind of learn it so that when I start the trial, I can get into it enough, and I just haven't had time yet. Sorry, I've done that, haven't we? That stretches really well. That's a little bit too much. I think it must be about there. Let's go about there. I quite like that. I quite like that. Let me save that over the last one. Let's try star removal and then stretch it. Hi, Milos? Milos? How are you? Apologies if I pronounced your name wrong. I think that looks bad. Yeah, I think that's alright like that actually. Oh, that will have saved me there, won't it? Cancel it. Yeah, I still think I prefer it with the. I still think I prefer it with the stars stretched with this particular image. I don't think I like. Don't think I like the look of it separate. Don't know. What do you guys think? Let's try that one, that one, that one, that one. We'll do. I'll send you the raw stacks, Jim, and then you can play with it at your leisure. I quite like the look of that one. I don't, Jim. It's one I haven't tried, to be honest. Astro Pixel processor. I think processing now is something I really do need to try and get some more skills in. I think that's where I'm probably lacking now. So yeah, it's certainly something I need to be doing. Looking at PixInsight and Astro Pixel processor. I tend to only use Cyril Graxpert Cosmic Clarity. Seems to be my main one. Quite often I haven't even thrown them into GIMP to give them a final like Photoshoppy type process on the end. I have seen a video, I think it was by Sky Story, about processing how he processes a one-shot colour, and he splits it up into three into the red, green, and blue channels, and then reintegrates it again later. So I think the splitting up of the channels is coming in the next version of Cyril. So yeah, so that's what I'm hoping to look for. Have we got? Yeah, we've got some others coming through now. Okay, so I quite like that one. I'm going to keep that one as is for now. So I think it's probably not perfect, but I think that's come out quite well anyway. So let's apply that, close that. I don't think I have to add any more colour on it. Save that one for now. Call it 51 stretched, replace the others we've already done, and then I'll just save a JPEG of that as well. But I'll save that in my normal hidey hole where I put all my images. And then let's change those folders so we're not poking around all the different folders. Go there, and then let's look at another one we did. So I have done, as you can see, I've attempted to process some of these already, but I have done various versions. So this is one with IMX, sorry, with my SV405cc, which is the IMX 294. I'm assuming this will need all the gumph, yeah. So this is M106. I need to work out why my mount does this when it's meridian flips and it's at this quite large angle, so it'll be interesting to look at that and try and figure out what's going on. That's something I need to look at later, so let's have a look at this one. We can select it to reopen, can't we? So let's crop some of the junk out. Now this did have the SV Bunny UHC filter on when I took this one, so it might have a slight yellowy hue to it, but we'll see what it comes out like. Don't think I'm going to put it through Cosmic Clarity because I don't think it really gets very much better with the IMX 294 camera, just because of the pixel size. I think it does wonders in the IMX 585 images, but in the 294 ones, I think it's all right. Yeah, Jim, I'll watch that one as well. That looks fairly good to me, so let's save that. Yeah, it's interesting, Jim. I do want the dual narrowband, so like similar to a Optolong X Extreme kind of thing. There's Optolong L Extreme, but there's an SV Bony version, SV 220. So I wouldn't mind giving that one a whirl. And also, actually, Jim, you can answer me a question. Let me see if I can find it. Because when I try, I'm assuming everyone gets this. So I was kind of wondering if a filter would kind of help remove it. But if I open that one. Yeah, you can see the auto stretch. Is this quite common? I was wondering if because obviously I'm trying to image this nebula here, jellyfish, but this star, and I'm wondering if it's because I've tried to align this up directly in the middle, so I don't think that's helped. But then that star there, the amount of halo and everything around it is crazy. Yeah, it's a huge halo though. So I'm wondering if the L Extreme would kind of reduce most of that when imaging this, because obviously I need to re-image it again. I haven't done a final output from this one. This had, I think this one's got no filter. I didn't use a filter at all on this one because I tried it a couple of times. I tried it once with the UHC filter, because that's the only filter I've got at the minute, the UHC one. So I tried it with that one, and then I tried it, and I actually thought the filter was doing that, and then I took the filter out and did it, and you get the same thing. It seems bizarre. I've never seen that before in anything else I've done. How many exposures? Let's have a look. Three minutes. So these, admittedly, I didn't get many exposures. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So if I get that SV220, which is very similar to the L Extreme, but it's cheaper. It's only about £90 ish. So I will bag that, and then we'll have another go at that at some point. This is it's a Quattro 150. It's the Quattro 150 with the SV 405cc. This is as well. That's the main scope I've got at the minute. It's the Quattro. The main camera is the 405cc. I've got a 705C, which is the 585. IMX 585 sensor, which I've been using for galaxies to try and get some close-up images on. Closer images on. Yeah. Yeah, but it's good though. I have this argument with everybody about it, because everyone goes on about IMX 294s and having to use multi-second flats, and I don't. I have never ever used a multi-second flat ever. Where was I going? Here we go. Let's open this bad boy. Let's take the auto stretch off, because that looks terrible. Yeah, but I don't. This is the thing, Jim. I don't have any issues with it at all. there is a problem gain range, and you've got to keep out of it. And I don't think many people know either A, know about it, know how to handle it, and you can't tell anybody. I don't know why I'm doing that. Here we go. So if you look, there's a this is where I picked up on the stuff for my 294 sensor and the Astro.
Just because it's soup season doesn't mean your teeth.
And let's get rid of the adverts. But he found something on a forum. It's the other person I've ever known who kind of suggested how to use it right. So basically, from when it goes into high conversion game up to a period, it behaves funny. So he's demonstrating here, if it's on 119, it's fine. As soon as you put it to 120, it does this. So he's got is a light panel in front of it, and it's taking 4-second exposures. So at that, every single pixel should be fully saturated, no matter what. Every single one should be, but they're not. Some of them aren't. And then you'll see that as he increases the gain range, eventually you don't get that anymore, and you get it so that all the pixels are 100%. So with my camera, Altair Gilban, yeah, I'll have to have a look at that one. So on my camera, I set a gain of 130. I've done this test same as what Andy's done, and my problem gain range is from 120 to 127. So I stay out of it. In fact, you can see I've got a comment on the top here. So I stay at 130, and I've never done a long flat, 4-second flats or anything. All done really short flats. So this was done with the 294 with short flats, and I can't see anything apart from my crappy stretching. I can't see anything in it which makes me think that the camera's doing something silly. And that's with the UHC filter on it. And the SV Bony one, which is that's the cut. So it allows all that past, and it allows all that past, but it cuts the rest. So it cuts a lot of the light field out. I'll bear that in mind, Jim. I'm interested to know, actually. I mean, I do want an IMX571 camera, so when budget allows, I'll be probably getting the Altair one, because I think that's the cheapest one I've seen. Yeah, that's the one I want. IMX571. So it's the same as the ZWO 2600 and the Tube Tech one as well. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not starting mono yet. I've had a hard enough time trying to get my mount bloody guiding under an arc second. Oh dear, pains I've had with that thing. Although I'm saying that, I do like the head mount, and I think we've kind of figured out some decent settings which make it work. Yeah, I get that it's a Tube Tech rebound, but it's also cheaper than what the Tube Tech one is. um, I'm going to come back to that one because I want to look at this one, which is the 585 based one. But let's Graxpert that and do everything. No, I get that, Jim, about the guiding figures. My reason for it is that if with the SV405cc, the pixel scale is about 1.80 arc seconds, which is fine. Which is, I don't have to worry about the guiding too much. When I put the 585 on, it's 1.1 arc seconds, so I kind of wanted like at least 0.7, 0.6, 0.7. I get better than that, Jim. Better than I get better than 0.9 and to 1.2. In fact, well, this was last night's guiding. So UK, yeah. Evening, Paul. It's a hybrid mount, Jim. So it's strain wave on the RA axis, and it's worm gear on the deck axis. And oh, what fun it is to get that to work. It's you can't set it up as a strain. You can't guide it like a strain wave mount. You have to kind of M15, yeah, M15. You have to kind of guide. You have to kind of try and mix both the strain wave and the worm gear together to get decent guiding. Otherwise, it just goes a bit to pot, really. So we've ended up going up to 0.75 on the guide rates and 90% aggression, but it's the best guiding I've seen. I think there's a section in here somewhere where we were down at 0.4 for a period of time, well, a few minutes, but that's how good we got. We got the guiding. So I'm happy with that. I think that's pretty good for that mount. I think you'd probably get better if you had the AM5 or something, or the HA18. But I think that's pretty good. Well, we're kind of trying to. There's a weird one with around 17.1 seconds. It has this blip, and we're trying to piece together what that one has been a pain. But these settings seem to guide it out, so we're happy with that. We are happy with that. Yeah, when I was looking at mounts, I looked at the Gem 28. I was considering that, but then it wasn't much. The price difference to go to the Hem 15, it wasn't much more. It was only like £100 more than what the Gem 28 was. So I thought, well, let's go for let's start, with the strain wave that start as we mean to go on. So I'm happy with it. I am happy with it. It's just. I think part of it's me being a newbie and just learning what things are capable of and not capable of, and yeah, it's interesting to say the least. Right, let's see if we can run this through Cosmic Clarity. I originally had the first mount I bought was the EQAL55i, and you could image with it, but the deck axis on it was absolutely terrible. It would swing backwards and forwards like there's absolutely no tomorrow. Yeah, that's not bad. Because the Chem 40's got quite a high payload on it, hasn't it? So the Hem, in fact, what payload is it? Chem. You made me want to have a look. Chem 40. Yeah, with the iPolar on as well. Yeah, that's not bad. 18 kilogram on that. £40, 18 kilogram. So yeah, I got so I bought the one without iPolar because I'm just going to use Sharp Cap to polar align. I tried it with Nina once, and that was just terrible. Um, and yeah, you get exactly everything you get in the tin: hand controller and USB power supply, all the cables, and then the mount in the bag, and then I decided to go for the carbon fiber tripod, and the one that I ordered was not the A version, so it should have been, I think it was supposed to be £279. So they sent me the £279 one, but when it actually came, they'd actually sent me the A version. So I got a bit of a discount on there, and then I got the extension. Is it listed on the side here? No, it's not. Yeah, that's the tripod that's supposed to be £265, and it's the non-A version. But they sent me the A version instead, and it was. And literally, the difference between this version and the A version is that there's 3 more holes in it. I think it's 3. So that's that version of the carbon fibre tripod. And then if you go to that version, yeah, 3 extra holes in it. That's basically the difference. And I've got that version with the holes in, but I got it at the other price. Happy with that. And then I just bought the pier extension, but this gives more options for the pier extension and stuff. I kind of did wonder if I should have got a HAE 18C rather than a HEM. Or a HEM 27. Well, an HEM, look at the price difference between a HEM 27 and a normal. Oh, that's with iPolar, 759. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get that one. It's too expensive. I'll tell you the advantage that HEM has over the other mounts is the distance between the middle of the RA axis and the saddle, because it's only about 7 centimetres, and the payload limit is measured at 20 centimetres. So you're from there to there 7, so you've got 130 millimetres or 13 centimetres to be able to put your payload on up to the weight limit. If you go past that in distance, then the weight limit drops. If you go lower than it, the weight limit increases. But every single one of a strainwave deck axis, the deck axis is a lot further away. You can just see how much higher that is from there, from the centre of the RA axis to there. So I think on the AM5 version, I think it's sort of like 11 centimetres away. So you've only got 9 centimetres to play with. So that's quite interesting. Anyway, where was I? We've just run Cosmic Clarity, haven't we? So we need to reopen it again. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's not too bad. Give it a denoise. The reason I've been doing 106 is because If I look at my original Astro images that I took, JPEG of this one, and this was my first attempt at taking a picture of a galaxy. But that's terrible, that one. We've got a better one than that. Yeah, that was not brilliant either. No, that's terrible. Yeah, anyway, this was my first attempt. Yeah, I'll send it to you shortly, Jim. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, this was my first attempt at taking a picture of a galaxy in June of last year, and the current one is obviously this one, which is, I think that's good progress in 9 months. Oops, I don't want to say about you. Okay, let's see what this looks like. That's the one we've just done, isn't it? There we go. Can we do a colour calibration? Nope. I wonder why it thinks the stars are too bright.
What are you doing? I thought you were.
To sort the colour calibration out on this. It's getting quite late. I'm gonna shut the stream now for now, and I'll see you all a little later. I'm hoping the next version of Cyril's going to be out soon, and we can get some more processing done. But fingers crossed. So I will see you all later, and have a good evening. Bye for now.